Peace. It's your boy Ghost TMT. And I got another night. Well, something like that. But this is another story time. And it's just something that I want y'all to at least just tune in for. I hope all is good with y'all. Everything is blessed. Let's get into it. Anyway, as y'all know, I've been living in Brazil for a good time. And as you hear my voice is kind of fucked up. I had a wild kind of night. And I was at a barbecue with one of my friends. He threw a barbecue and it was really cool. We had a great time. Everybody ate good. It was a lot of good food being made, a lot of good conversations, all that good stuff. And after that situation, it was people that, if you could hear my voice sounds significantly different. It's because I kind of lost my voice today. And it wasn't because of the night, but it was during the day. It was just a lot of fun, a lot of conversations and all that. So as the night at the barbecue kind of closed down, everybody's like, we going to this, it's my man's birthday. And for what y'all don't know is that I have a good amount of Brazilian homeboys here. Like and what you don't know is Brazilian black dudes is like American black dudes. They like the same, they wear the same sneakers as us, they listen to the same music. I got a lot of homeboys here, you know what I'm saying? I got American homeboys and I got Brazilian homeboys. And one of my Brazilian homeboys had a birthday. He's a fellow, his birthday was kind of not far from mine. And off topic, I had one of my boys say something to me today, man, that really kind of made me think, man. It kind of made me feel like, damn, maybe I'll be wilding a little bit. When my birthday came, I was very low key about it. I didn't tell a lot of people. And my boy was like, yo, son, I have to tell you something, man, because it's been on my heart that, your birthday came and you kept it low and you didn't really tell niggas. And it was like, I got mad love for you and we all got love for you. And you didn't give us an opportunity to show you how much love we got for you. And I was like, damn, it made me kind of think like, damn, maybe I'll be bugging sometimes. Because that ain't, when somebody say something like that, it make you like kind of reflect like, damn, maybe I'll be a little too much on myself. Because in my mind, I just really don't want to bother people. I don't want to be of a burden. My birthday, I'll be looking at it like it's just another day. And I don't want to come at people like I feel like it's something that I need to be entitled to some special treatment or nothing like that, right? Even though one of my boys, we did go out to eat and we did have drinks and all that, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it was another one of my homeboys and a couple others, when he said it, they all kind of chimed in, was like, yeah, yo, you should have said something because we really fuck with you, dog, and we wanted to, you ain't give us an opportunity to show how much we fuck with you. And that really touched me, right? So anyway, and that's something that all y'all gotta kind of consider, that, check in with your peoples and keep your camaraderie tight with your boys, and let that love be given as much as you give it. Because I'm one of them people that I always gave a lot of love and never really expected it back. So I'm always a super humble guy. I mean, extremely, almost to the point where it's like people look at it like a character flaw. Like, yo, you way too like laid back about things. You really don't want no credit for nothing that people praise me on, even if it's like even if it comes down to like YouTube or music or whatever the things I've done, man, I never was one to take compliments. And maybe it's some trauma from being young. I never really got compliments, even when I did good things. So when I get to this age and people are giving me love for, different things, and I'm not even bragging, like I've been called legend and this and that, from what I do online and what I did musically, it's like I done heard it in different spheres of life, right? But I always took that like, oh man, it throws me back, because I live in a world of humility, and I don't really want to, I don't really take compliments well, and that's a fault of mine, right? Anyway, as the night progressed, cats is like, yo, it's my man's birthday, you should come to the spot, we should have a good time, and my first initial thought was like, nah, I'm gonna go to the crib, I'm cool. But again, I just had this conversation, so my man's like, nah, because you didn't really let me show you love on your birthday, so you gotta come out tonight so I could show you love, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. So I end up going to the spot, and and these are my Brazilian homeboys. And one thing you gotta understand about Brazilians, these motherfuckers is bona fide alcoholic drinkers, under the table type shit. Like, and we get to the spot, and they got a whole section, and the whole section is pretty much, it's a downstairs with a stage, and then upstairs it's a whole like couch type situation. And the couch situation that we had was pretty much one whole side. If you think of a rectangle, you got the long side and the short side. It's like a half a rectangle, so it's like one short side, one long side, and one short side, and the other side will be the wall of the establishment. But we had one whole side to ourselves pretty much, right? And I'm not gonna lie, at first it was just us. We getting there at different times in Ubers. Everybody's kind of pulling up after the barbecue, and we getting there, and it's like different groups of people pulling up, and it's not really that thick. And I swear, bro, these dudes started ordering bottles, and I might have went to the bathroom, and I came back, and it was like flooded with people, dog. It was like 30 people, and it was my man's birthday. He's pretty well known. People love him, and people like him. I was pretty much taken aback about how many people was there, right? So I get back from the bathroom, and like I said, these Brazilian dudes, man, these dudes will drink you under the table. They buying bottles, and out of love and respect, they just buying them. And I'm trying to pull out my phone and pay for stuff. Nobody's letting me pay for stuff. They kind of like, nah. My man's especially was like, nah, this is like our belated birthday celebration for you, so you're not paying for nothing. I'm cool. Alright, boom. So they buying all these bottles. I had probably, and honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you, I probably had like 2 or 3 drinks that I literally babysitted, and we got there probably like 10:45. It's probably like 4 going on 5 in the morning, and I had probably 3 drinks that I babysat the whole night. I was really not on it like that, but I just didn't want cats to feel wrong about buying alcohol and I'm not drinking it. So I kind of made it the illusion that I was getting right, but I really was just babysitting and sipping and just playing it back. Now let's get to the whole point of the story about the things you see in the club as an introvert or somebody who's not really a club goer, right? So as the time goes by, it's more and more women starting to pull up, more and more women starting to get there. And I'm starting to notice, at the first glance, you see a lot of, and the thing about a lot of my Brazilian homeboys is that a lot of them speak English, right? So when I first got here, I didn't, my Portuguese wasn't what it is now. So when I started meeting a lot of guys didn't really, I didn't really know these dudes because I couldn't talk to them, right? And of course, it's probably like if you want to look at it like a number, if I say it's 15 or 20 dudes that I know from Brazil, maybe 7 or 8 of them speak like absolutely fluent English, right? And the rest of them is cool and they speak Portuguese, but I can't really connect with them. I couldn't really connect with them. So as my Portuguese started to improve, I started to really talk to these guys, and I realized how cool they was and how chill and how similar to us they are, right? They're just literally us. They just speak a different language. They rock the same gear, same shoes, like the same music. You could talk to them about whatever, Nas, all that. Anything fly musically, they know about all of it. Even they probably know about it more than we do, or they're more in tune with it. Anyway, so as the night progresses, it's women pulling up, it's different girls coming. I'm starting to notice, and one thing I start to notice off rip, I was like, damn. I'm my phone. You know how when you, and a lot y'all gotta notice. You know how sometimes you'll charge your phone at night before you go to sleep or whatever the case may be, and then it'd be another night where you might just fall asleep, right? And you don't put your phone on the charger. You don't do none of that. You just throw the phone to the side and go to sleep, or leave it on the couch, go to the bedroom and go to bed, and you wake up the next day and your phone is like not really at its full, but it's at like 20 or 30, maybe because it was sitting all night. So you might be just charging it a little bit during the day, and as the day started, you know, I wasn't really thinking about it. So get to the point where the barbecue is starting, it's probably like 1-2 o'clock, and I probably sat my phone in the charger, and I left the house with maybe 50% on my phone, if that. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just, you know, minimize my usage of the phone. I should be good. Put battery mode on. I should be right. Anyway, go through the barbecue. We get into the club. By the time I checked, my shit was at like 5%. Yo, my phone just was like gradually dying throughout the day. And I got an iPhone, so my phone was just literally just dying. Even though I wasn't using it, I wasn't making phone calls, nothing. I wasn't listening to music. It was pretty much just in my pocket the whole time. So by the time I really looked up and noticed, I said, oh, my phone is dying, damn. So, you know, first course of action, I'm gonna just turn it off. I'm here, I don't really need anything. I got my cards in my pocket or whatever. So I just put my phone in I just let it die. I mean, I just turned it off. So now that my phone is off, I'm just kind of like, nothing to distract me. I'm just sitting around kind of watching what's going on. And one thing I started to really notice about these dudes, man, I said, yo, and the women interactions, I said, damn, it's something that American dudes gotta understand, and you might not understand off rip, but over time, if you been here, you gotta kind of adjust to it. Like the way these dudes go at girls is like, if they was in America, I probably see mad like assault, sexual assault situations happening. I like literally watched a dude go from talking to one girl to talk to another girl, right? And the girl was like, he like walked up behind her and put his arms around her, and she almost gave him like the hacksaw Jim Duggan like elbow to the face, like boom, like yo, what are you doing, right? And these dudes is so aggressive in a way that you never really seen it in America, because, you know, dudes, we don't do that, right? And then when she walked away, he still, after she kind of nudged him off, like, get off me, he still had the audacity to slap her on the ass. I'm looking at this shit now. Mind you, I got no phone. I'm just sitting on the couch in the section watching interactions happen. And I'm looking at that. I said, oh shit. Like, he literally smacked on the ass. And then after that, it kind of calmed down. He grabbed her again, and I'm watching his hand go around her areas like, oh shit. So I'm bugging like, oh wow, this is kind of crazy. And then I'm just looking around at different interactions, and there was one particular thing that I just gotta say. It was like, mind you, we like upstairs, so we kind of could look down on the dance floor and see everything going on. And I'm looking down on the dance floor, and I'm watching everybody do what they do. And I turn around and look at the group of people I'm with, and it's a lot of different people, a lot of people I don't know, people I have seen before, but I don't know their names, you know, familiar faces, but, you know, it's nothing like these are all people I know. I probably know like a hard 6 or 7 people by name and voice and just familiar energy, right? So I turn around, and there's these group of girls, and they like point at me, right? And one of them like whispers something. And you know how in like one of those like, I don't know, coming to age teen movies where it's like a guy is like talking, and like a pretty girl will like say something or gesture to him, and he like kind of looks and then looks over his shoulder as if to say like, is she talking to me or somebody behind me? And I kind of gave that energy, like they pointed, and I'm looking around like, who the fuck are they pointing at, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I kind of, one of the girls I kind of knew, I seen her a bunch of times. It's hard for me to remember her name. She's Brazilian, but she's black, right? She looks like your black girl from wherever, dreadlocks. She's kind of cute, whatever. So I tap on the shoulder to ask, like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Why the fuck is y'all? And immediately off rip, she grabbed some random guy and was like, oh, this is my boyfriend. And I'm looking at her, I'm looking at her like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm literally asking you a whole different question. Why the fuck is you doing all of that? Like, you know, that type of shit right there, that's the shit that, you know, boils my blood, because I hate when women have that immediate arrogance to think that because I tapped you on the shoulder, I'm trying to holler at you, when I'm really just trying to ask you a legitimate question as to what the fuck, what? Like, I turn around, your bitch is giggling and shit. What happened? Why? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and I'm immediately like, I'm not enraged, but I'm just like annoyed. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I will undertake a tombstone everybody over here. Like, what are y'all telling me is going on, and why are you acting so fly? I never hollered at you or made an idea to holler at you ever in my life. Like, you know, she's like one of those girls. She has a cute face, but she has a tall, bad built frame. Like, she's weird built. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I had to explain it, I gotta think of something. Like, if you took like a piece of paper and you drew a girl, but instead of a portrait, you just took like a stick figure and drew a line horizontal and two lines coming out of the horizontal line, and that's her body. Like, she's just tall, wide shouldered, and just flat to the floor. So for her to do that, you can understand my issue with that, because it's like, who are you trying to front on? Like, I'm literally just curious as to, you know, it's kind of like, what? You know what I mean? One of them situations, like, what did I do something? Or what's going on? Just try to act like that little fly shit. I wasn't feeling that. But anyway, fuck her and fuck that. So I'm back to my point of playing my cut, watching the things going on. And I'm noticing, like, it's a lot of activity going on, like with a lot of women and dudes, a lot of kissing, a lot of touching, a lot of all of these things. And I'm wondering, and no lie, dog, I was sitting there watching like dudes interact with girls, and you know how you can see a dude kind of winning a girl over and then getting real close. And if you've been to Brazil, these motherfuckers love tongue kissing and all of this type of extra shit, right? So I see a couple of dudes tongue kissing. One of them dudes I know, and he's a cool dude. He lived in New York. He's from Brazil, but he's basically like a New Yorker. Like, he's a Brazilian, but he speaks great English. He's lived in New York for years. He got people there. He's like, you know, when we talk, it's always cool. Yo. We talking about rap. He's like my man. So anyway, I'm watching him just kick it with some shorties. He's doing his thing, boom, boom, boom. He's talking to one girl, and we had a section, and there was like a bathroom off to the right. And when I tell you, it was like weird situations that I didn't put together, and I'm gonna put together for y'all, because it didn't occur to me till my man explained it to me. So dudes is talking to girls. It's a lot of girls appearing out of nowhere, and I don't know these girls. I never seen them before. They part of the club, they part of wherever. They coming in the spot. I'm watching my man talk to one. They kind of ease off to the right. They walk off and make a left. When I tell you, not that I was paying attention, but I kind of just out of the corner of my eye seen a girl walk back, and she was kind of like wiping her mouth. Right? And in a way where if the way she was wiping her mouth, it like insinuates like something, right? And I'm looking like, no, you know, no way. I'm not bugging. Am I bugging? I'm not bugging. Am I bugging? No, that wasn't what it was. I see my man come back. He's walking back and he's like pissed off. And I'm looking at, what the fuck is this? Like picture me just sitting at the back of all it. I'm watching everything in front of me, and it's like a wide lens view of all of these different interactions going on. And I'm just sitting on the couch. I got my little drink that I'm babysitting like a motherfucker, and I'm watching everybody just have these moments. And I'm watching Shorty walk back. Did she meet the girls that I was having a little what the fuck going on with y'all bitches situation with? And she rejoins them. And then he walks, and then they all kind of walk to the left, like far to the left of where the section is. It's almost like they gathered together. They had a little mini slut huddle, and then they all just made their way far left. And I'm watching them all go over there. Then I watch him come out like 5 minutes later, and he makes it to talking to a bunch of the other cats I know. And he's like pissed off. And when I'm kind of overhearing it, he's talking like, yo, shorty tried to, do some things to me. And it was like all cheese grater action. That shit was horrible. Like, he was upset. Now I'm starting to like really look at this whole environment different. Like, what is going on? Because I saw shit like that multiple times. And mind you, I'm just somebody kind of watching. I'm having my drinks. I got a couple of my close homeboys there. We're talking about this and that. We just chopping it up, chatting. But in my mind, in my eyes, is like scanning what's going on. So I kind of peep that, and I peep other dudes walking away, coming back, girls walking with dudes, holding hands, coming back. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? So I'm talking to my man, and he been here for like, I don't know, maybe 10 years. And I started getting curious, and I'm like, yo, am I missing something, or am I bugging? Am I tripping? Because I'm noticing a lot of like back and forth. I didn't say it like that, but I said it kind of in a way where he knew what I was talking about, and he probably seen it too, and he was kind of like, oh, okay, I see you kind of green. You don't really know what's going on here. And I'm like, nah, because I'm thinking I'm in a regular nightclub. Like, what? This ain't a brothel or nothing. This is just a nightclub. What is happening here? Here's the science. In Brazil, a thing you might not notice and a thing you might not put together is that, yeah, prostitution is legal here, right? And in certain places like Rio and Sao Paulo and different cities, they have places where you can acquire that, right? If you want it. But at the same time, it's a lot of freelance girls that also do that, but they not in brothels or say whatever. They just might be walking down Copacabana, and you might talk to her thinking you get a number, and then when you try to holler at her to hang out, she start talking numbers, right? So I'm not thinking that is the situation where I'm at. I'm thinking I'm just in a club. I'm just in a spot hanging out with my friends. My boy's birthday, we just chilling. But again, mind you, there's a lot of foreign women walking into the spot. When I mean foreign, like unknown, like I don't know these girls. They're just random girls just making their way past the security and just walking past the rope, and they're just making it into our section and kicking it. And I'm just noticing a lot of like immediate like energy going on. Like, dudes is talking to these girls for 5-10 minutes and they're just walking away, and I'm looking around like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Part of me is like, damn, am I tripping? Because what am I doing? I'm sitting over here just having my drinks, minding my business, being me on me, watching the world go by. And I'm noticing a lot of dudes is coming and going, back and forth and going and returneth, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is happening? Where the fuck is everybody just, these dudes are just having a good old, because in my head, I'm like, what? These niggas must got the G of the century, because all they doing is talking to girls for a couple of minutes, and they're literally disappearing and coming back 10 minutes later. And I'm noticing this happening a lot, right? Had to take a drink of water. And I start talking to my man. I'm like, yo, what's happening? What is, these girls? Like, what's happening? I'm noticing a lot of shit going on. And because at the end of the day, I'm a man. You're a man. All of y'all are men, right? And when you in a situation like that and you watching a lot of dudes get all of this success and all this like shit going on, you start to question yourself, like, what am I not doing? Should I start hollering at shorties more? Because I'm kind of chilling, but I'm noticing a lot of things happening. Whatever. So I start talking to my boy, and I'm like, yo, you peeping when I'm peeping? Like, yeah. He said, oh, bro, listen. In the clubs here, a lot of times when you have a club or you have a section or something like that, a lot of the programmers, which is AKA Portuguese for prostitutes, they start making their way into your club area, right? They start, they could, walk past security, especially if they look good, and especially if the dudes that's having the section see them and be like, yo, come on in, right? So I'm watching it, more and more women start to make their way, And it all started clicking. I'm like, oh, okay. This is what I'm watching is not like G. And I'm sure it's dudes that's G and girls, but a lot of it is negotiations happening. And I'm not putting all this together. I'm like a green noob right now. I'm looking at it like, damn, these dudes are like Casanova Supreme, Hall of Fame, G badges all unlocked to the maximum. Like, what is happening? These dudes is macking these shorties in 5-10 minutes and walking away. I'm looking at this shit like they just taking them to the bathroom with crazy shit. And the fucking security is just like letting them do it. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? So my man had to literally explain it to me, and I'm like, oh shit. So the girls that's in here, they're not regular girls. These are working girls that are just motivating their way to our area because maybe they might see that you dudes got a section, y'all got a lot of bottles, so maybe y'all got money to spend, right? So they doing business. And it was like a part of me really didn't know what's going on. You can laugh, say, Rose, you a goober, you're a goofy goober, whatever you want to say, haha, we laughing, cool, whatever. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just not thinking like that. And I'm not thinking like that. I'm far removed from that world. I really just didn't put it together. I just thought like, damn, these dudes got mad homegirls and shorties just pulling up. Like these dudes, you know, because I don't go out like that. I don't go to clubs. I don't do all that kind of shit like that. So I'm always invited, but it's rare that I actually go. So this is like one of the few times in a long time that I actually showed up, right? So these dudes, I'm looking at these dudes like, damn, these dudes is like lit. These dudes is like living it up. Like these dudes is bagging shorties and immediately and all this crazy shit. And it's confusing because I'm looking at this shit like I don't know what's going on. And then when I really put it together, I said, oh, damn, that's what's going on. And I'm talking about, it was a couple shorties in there, man. And I'm going to tell y'all brothers straight up and down. Like, they was cold, bro. It was one girl, and I ain't even going to front for y'all. It was one girl, man. She had like she was like kind of tall, but she had like a cinnamon complexion, straight hair. She had glasses on. She had like a wife beater with a bra under it, but she had like these long like jean shorts, but they was like jean shorts that kind of stop at her calf muscles, right? But they was like jean shorts, but she ain't have no belt on, but they was like loose around her waist. But you could see her like her G-string, her like a thong, like the sides of the thong that go around the waist, and the rest is, you know, clearly where her privates are. But you can see the string, the side strings that's poking out of the jeans, right? She got a beautiful body, abs, all this crazy shit. She's probably like 5'10", 5'11", beautiful as hell, right? And I'm literally sitting there, and I literally. This is funny, but I'm gonna tell y'all, right? This is funny as hell, but I'm gonna tell y'all, she, you know, girls got heels on. She had these fly ass, and I'm not even gonna front. She had these fly ass heels on. So she had like a white shirt, the light denim shorts, and then she had like these white high pump heels, right? But they was fly. They had like some shit going on with them. Well, I was like, damn, this is kind of fresh, like for a girl, you know what I mean? And she's like sitting there, and she's like dancing, and I don't know, like I'm thinking like maybe I'm bugging, but she's like dancing. She get up and start dancing to the music. You know, girls dance like sexy, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? You know, I kind of look, but this is me now that I have all the information that my man gave me, so I don't really know what I'm looking at. Like, am I looking at a regular girl? Am I looking like a working girl? I literally don't know, right? So I'm just kind of watching, and I'm like, damn, she's bad, but I don't want to do nothing. I'm in a different state of mind. Like I'm kind of like, everything I'm seeing now is like when Neo got told like, yo, the world isn't real. Everything you think you see is not real, it's fake, and all of that. That's how I kind of felt. Like everything I thought I was watching wasn't what I thought I was watching. So now I'm looking at this shit different. Like, damn, what the fuck? So is she a working girl? The whole vibe just changed for me, as it would for anybody. Like any of y'all that's listening to me, you might look at it in your mind is changing. Like, damn, I thought these was like shorties. These is like, I'm sure it was regular girls in there, but it was a lot of working girls in that section, and it was a lot of people in that section. It was a big area, so you gotta mind. I'm thinking like in calculation, just a random estimate, it's probably like 30, 35, maybe 40 motherfuckers, right? And it was a lot of girls, and I really didn't know who was who, and I might have known or seen at different situations, maybe 3 of them, 4 of them that I've seen before. The rest of them I didn't know at all, right? So I'm just watching everything going on, and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm in my mind, normally you would think like, damn, these dudes is like Casanovas. They really, either these girls are super slores or these dudes are the smoothest guys I've ever been around in my life. That's how I was looking at it. Like, damn, these dudes is pulling them out of here in 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes of talking to a girl. Might talk to one, then you see him talk to another and just walk off. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Right? That type of shit. So anyway, shorty sitting there, and she like take her, I guess because she had heels on, she like take her shoes off and she start rubbing her feet. And I'm even embarrassed saying this shit. I'm like into my little head and I'm like watching, and then a part of me just like snap, like, the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you better get it together. Cause I'm like looking at her and I'm sitting there like, damn, nigga, I'm looking at her like I got a feet fetish or some shit. I'm watching this girl put her fucking heels on, and that shit was like the sexiest shit I've ever seen in my fucking, I'm like looking like, damn, this bitch bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she like stood up, like, bro, I'm explaining it to you, and listen, y'all can laugh whatever you want. I'm a man, y'all men, and you can't front on a bad shorty when you see her. And I'm literally sitting there, and I wasn't zoned out on her. I was watching things going on at the same time, but my like part of my peripheral was definitely locked in on her. Like, damn, she's bad. And then she literally took her heels off and rubbed her feet, and then she like stood up and was like, stepping into the heels again. And I'm like watching that shit, like, damn, that shit look bad. This bitch is bad, son. Like little shit. Listen. Listen, man, I don't care, man. Y'all can say what you want. We men here. We are grown men, and don't act like when you see a beautiful girl, it ain't what it is. Like sometimes you just find yourself mesmerized. You know what I'm saying? And I was literally just watching. I was sitting back, had my little drink, and I'm looking. I'm not close to her. I'm a little ways away. But it was like I just watched her kind of stand up, and her body was like insane, bro. Like abs, dark cinnamon chocolate skin, like not dark, but like cinnamon, like dark cinnamon. Black hair, glasses, beautiful face, bad hips, body ratio, maybe like little A-B cups, like, that little, beast thing with the bad body at the bottom type shit. Like I was literally just kind of like analyzing her. Like, damn, she's fly. Shit. Like she was probably like the flyest, one of the flyest joints there, right? One of the flyest. And I'm looking, and she like stood up, and a homegirl kind of held her hand so she could stand up, because she had no shoes on. I guess she needed balance to put her heels on, and she like stepped back in her heels, and I was like, damn, that shit looks sexy as fuck. And I'm thinking to myself like, damn, am I like falling into a weird fetishing of this feet fetish? Cause I'm looking, her feet was beautiful. Like them shits was like flawless. Like no corns, nothing. Toes was manicured with the little color. Yo, anyway. Yo, shorty was bad, son. Yo, she was bad, man. She was bad, right? So anyway, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, if she's here, is she selling or is she regular? I don't know. I have no idea, right? But I'm watching these interactions. are becoming more and more frequent as the night progresses towards the end. Towards the end, brothers. Towards the end, my phone is literally dead. So I'm at the point where I'm literally concerned on how I'm gonna get home. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get home. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be that guy at the end of the night, right? Because I don't want to put nobody. I know these dudes, but I don't know these dudes, right? And I don't want to be the guy to be like, yo, I need a ride, and then somebody got to hit me with the I know you need a ride, but we go in the other direction. I don't want to hear that. I don't want nobody to do that. So my whole mind is wrapped on like, damn, I gotta figure out like if it's not a cab outside or a taxi, I'm fucked. Like I don't know how to get home, right? So I end up solving the problem with the phone situation. Like it was a way to charge my shit. But I'm watching as the night starts to close, and I'm seeing like couples are walking out of the section, and I had to go charge my phone. So I kind of left prematurely. It's like 4 a.m. Everybody's kind of about to leave anyway. So I'm already like, I got to figure out how I'm going to get home. That was my prime concern. Like, damn, I got to get out of here. I'm getting tired. I need to get to the crib. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. So I go downstairs and I start to kind of talk to the ladies at the desk. They give you a little card that, like, when you get there, they give you a card that basically is how you pay for stuff. And then when you get outside, they will scan the card like with a card reader, like a credit card reader, whatever, and it'll give you like your readout on what you spent, right? And being that it was a dude's birthday, despite the fact that my boys was like, nah, we celebrating you because you didn't give us an opportunity to, I still pitched in on the bottles for his birthday. You understand what I'm saying? So I still spent money. I spent money to show love to him, even though dudes was showing love to me. So it was kind of like I was just doing what Cash was doing for me. Just showing, I guess it's just solid moves, right? Because it's his birthday and they coming like, yo, we about to get another bottle. You know, you want to go in on it, whatever. It's like $20. Ain't nothing crazy. They probably got I ain't gonna lie, these dudes probably got like 5-6 bottles. They was going hard. But me, I probably participated in like 2 of them. After the 2, once they came to me, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, y'all on your own. Y'all entering another level of alcoholism that I choose not to partake in, if that makes sense. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm cool. I already reached my limit for the day. I don't really want to drink no more. And I think I sound like Ice-T for a second. But anyway, I'm just looking at it like I'm cool. I'm straight. So I'm charging my phone and I got to pay. I know I got to pay something. So I go, basically that's what I'm saying. I had to pay something. I knew I had to pay something. I'm going downstairs and I'm like charging my phone. They gave me a little cord. I'm just charging my phone. And everybody know iPhones, once it's dead, you got to sit there and wait mad long till it cut back on. Not like an Android. Soon as you plug it in, you could turn it on. You know, iPhone just sit there dead for like 5 minutes. So I'm just sitting there just waiting, watching, and I'm just watching mad dudes leaving with joints. Like, damn, what the fuck? But now my brain is connected all the dots, and I'm like, oh, see, that's the thing a lot of y'all gotta understand about a lot of these other countries, right? In your head, when you think that girls selling it is legal, you assume in your brain like it's like United States, like, oh, it's a girl on the corner, or it's a girl like in a place doing it in a hotel or whatever the fuck they do in America. I don't even know, right? But here, you assume these kind of things. No, it's totally different. These girls that do this kind of stuff, they will be in regular social places like a club, and they will seem like they're just girls partying on a Friday night, but they're not. They're working. And when my boy explained it to me, I was like, oh, because when you see that, and I'm an introvert kind of quiet guy. Like when I go to spots, I don't really be up in people's face. I just try to be out the way. I have my little drink. I'll sit on my little couch and just observe. As I told y'all when y'all heard the story, I'm just observing. But at the same time, when you see that, and you see whoever, any dude, and when I say whoever, I mean whoever. Not even dudes that you would think is like on it like that. Whatever they look like, big, short, fat, whatever, tall, skinny, whatever. And you watching them dudes just walk away with like bad drunk. You start feeling away. Like, damn, am I bugging? Should I be on things right now? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just watching what's going on. And when I kind of put the dots together, I said, oh shit. A lot of the things I'm seeing is literally negotiations. Because when I was charging my phone, I'm coming out and I'm watching mad dudes, and I'm thinking like, yo, either girls in Brazil are ultra slide offs. And I'm not saying it like I've never done it. Absolutely not. I've definitely done that, and a lot of you dudes that's talking have left clubs and bars with girls that you met. So I'm not looking at it like that. But after my man explained to me what was going on, I definitely had a different eye that I was spying with, if that makes sense. I'm like, oh, damn, okay. And honestly, I'm not at that situation or stage in my life where I can talk to a girl and be like, yeah, I'm Ruben, yeah, my name is, and oh yeah, you were from here, oh okay, yeah, I really like what you got on, and she like, oh yeah, you cool, and you having that whole with her, right? And then when it come down to it, it's like, it's a point where you gotta be like, yo, yeah, so how much to have fun after this? Like, I literally can't do that. I refuse to do that shit, right? I didn't spend years practicing Portuguese for that. So I refuse to have that conversation. Quanto custa para você? Você quer sair você quer sair à noite? Quanto custa para isso? Like, I don't have the energy. I refuse. But I do understand it, right? You really don't understand what legalized, I don't know the word that I can see on YouTube, or work. You don't really understand how legalized is until you see it legally, right? And how free it is, right? Like some dudes, you see them videos of dudes in like Thailand, and you see them like on the block, and it's like a bunch of girls everywhere, and you like, yeah, that's extreme. That's a whole nother thing, right? But seeing it in South America legal in normal places, you'll never, until you notice it, you won't notice it. You just think these dudes is the smoothest dudes you ever seen, and you won't really understand what's going on. Like, damn, these dudes got the G of the century, or these chicks is ultra smut bags. I'm talking about nerdy looking ones, fat girls, tall girls, pretty ones, not so pretty ones, in between ones, kind of like olive oil looking joints, like whatever you want to call it, not that fly, kind of fly, whatever, right? And you thinking like, damn, all of them is like getting pulled like nothing. Like either these joints is jumps, and I'm not even gonna say they not, right? We're not gonna say that, because we all know that we've all done that. You know what I'm saying? We've all been to the club with our boys, and sometimes you talk to a girl and you say some shit like, yo, I'm trying to leave, and they be like, alright. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, if I'm gonna be blunt and honest, that is a good percentage of most modern women's sexual interactions. I know it's fucked up to even think that, but it is. So we participated in that as young guys, and then with the older guys, we see it going on. And I know if I really was on a certain wave, I could have jumped into that, but I was so taken aback by what I was seeing in the environment. Like, damn, they just in the club masquerading as club going young ladies looking to dance to some music and have a good time, but they're literally working. It's quite, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a weird interaction in the story I wanted to tell. I just be trying to give y'all brothers the game and the truth, so that when y'all start moving about in these different countries, and promise you, brothers will tell you in the comments that it's real, right? Whether they've been in certain countries in Europe or South America, there's brothers that's going to be in the comments and is going to say, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it. I've literally seen it myself. It's something that you just don't notice, because again, I'm not a club goer. You know what I mean? I'm not a party guy. A party night on a Friday is just me ordering food and, you know, playing fucking GTA or whatever with my boys online and just chilling, or me just watching movies and minding my business, like, or making videos. Like, I don't really care for the club, but again, it was an occasion. I was just showing love, but that's something I just want to say. I just want to express. I don't, you know, I'm not looking for views. It's just a story time, I guess, if that's the case. I hope you brothers enjoy this. It's your boy TMT the Ghost. I'm gonna go to bed. My voice and my throat hurts. Pause. And I need the rest right now. I hope all y'all is blessed. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.